All right, everybody, we are back with our next match. 9-ball, Shane Murphy versus Josh Jaynes. As you see, we have the two highest Fargo players here. Shane Murphy with a 648, Josh Jaynes at a 616. Robert taking a little bit of a break here to the bathroom, kind of walking around. I'm in the process of putting in a food order, so at some point here, one of us will kind of be a solo for a little bit while the other one gets some food because they're going back to back to back to back matches. For those who don't know, I am professional trick shot artist Brian Superman Pauly here on the mic. And then my friend Robert Sears will be joining us momentarily. All right, so Shane Murphy, first break after winning the lag. 9-ball here. Doesn't really got a good shot on the 1 here, so he might play a safe or he might play a push out. We are playing BCA rules 9-ball. The only difference versus a normal BCA 9-ball rules is you have to call the 9. Cannot slot the 9 in. So in this sense, we're playing Napa 9-ball rules. Good hit there. Didn't really open the 1 ball up a lot. I mean, you can cut the 1 ball on the top left, but that's a hard shot. All right, yep, just nice little bump safe there behind the 7 ball. All right, left the edge open so he can still hit the edge, play a safe back. Good shot. I think he wanted the full cue ball behind the 4, so I don't know if he left the right edge or not. He could jump this, but I don't know really what he gains jumping it. Might swerve it. See what he does here. Yep, went for the jump bank. All right, so we got to cut the 1 ball in. He can come around 2 rails, maybe 3. Trying to dodge the 6-4-8 though. See if he can. Or he could just try to slow roll this in with inside to kill it. Get on the 3 ball, but I think he's coming around. No, he's going to slow roll it. Good shot. Yeah, Good shot. Ooh, just past the 9 ball to get shape on the 4. Because if he would have hit the 9 ball, that would not have been good. Good shot there. Cue ball, probably want the cue ball up to be a little bit higher, but this is doable. Good shot there. Cue ball come around twice. Good speed. All right, so just shoot the 7 ball up top left-hand corner pocket. Just kind of stun it right there. Hold the cue ball. Oh, wow, right off the point. All right, well, Josh has an opportunity now.
I am also back in the booth here with Brian. And take a little time, get up, walk around a little bit.
Yeah, this event is definitely a grind. So
Don't mind it a bit. I miss it.
yeah. I'm going to let Robert drive for a second. I'm ordering food.
You sure you want to let me drive? We're liable to end up in Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that. I've seen you drive.
See what we do with the 8 ball here. Could also take it back up where he's standing. Take the cue ball around 2 rails, back up towards the 9.
That back cut's tough.
Yes, it is. He's flirting with the bottom right if he tries to go up in the top left corner here. He banks it up back to the top right. What a great shot.
We're in the Midwest. People know how to bank.
Apparently the bank is open on Saturdays.
Yep. And open late.
It looks like he got darn near straight in on this ball.
He hit that good. Shot.
And we're at 1-0. Josh to Shane here. Again, Shane is a 648 Fargo. Josh being a 616 Fargo. I still think it's kind of wild there, Brian. Even with the 1-0 advantage in a race to 5, Fargo has Shane at still a 60% favorite.
Yeah. Actually, they're not that different. I mean, what are they? 32 points difference?
Well, and it goes to what we were talking about earlier. What's 10 to 15 points? Now we're looking at 30 points, realistically, 32 points.
All right, Josh, first time breaking in this 9 ball set. So see if he broke serve. So see if he can hold his serve.
The 9 ball was scooting.
Yep, and also they're playing no early 9 ball. I mean, no 9 on the break.
A pretty decent start here.
Yeah, it's definitely got a pretty nice setup here.
The transition from the 1 to the 2 here is a little weird. A little weird. Looks like he might have an angle. He might be able to feather out past the 6 ball and go 2 rails back up towards the 4 ball. Ideally, you want to go in between those balls, but not easy.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he wanted to
Well, you
be where he's at.
definitely wanted to miss that ball, or at least if you were going to hit it, you wanted to hit it thin. And it looks like we're going to go airborne here. Just a quick reminder here while we're waiting on the jump here. Day 2 fan choice poll is live now until 10 p.m. tonight. You've got 9-ball singles of the top 3 Fargos on each, 8-ball singles of the bottom 3 Fargos on each. Make sure to get on and vote as soon as possible. If you're looking for it, it's pinned to the Action Palace page, which is where you're tuning in here.
All right, chat. Now I got my phone back up. I was using my phone to order food, but we're using my phone to have the chat up. So,
Josh fouled there. And a bad hit on that jump. Puts Shane up here with ball in hand. A couple different options here. I like the angle he's taken.
yeah, a lot of times if you get ball in hand, people will tell you follow for your shot. Don't try to.
Well, it's the
Don't
most
try to draw.
natural thing. It's a good shot there. Play this 4-ball and basically come back out center table for the 5.
Now, with where the 8-ball's at, do you think it's going to be a carom? 8-9?
It very well could be. He got kind of rough on this. You're kind of gonna want to play low, try to fire this ball back off the rail and back down towards the 6 here. That was a
Struck
good shot.
that well to get
Very
short side
good
safe.
shot.
Don't scratch. Nice shot. Kind of weird on the angle, I think. I don't think he wanted this steep of a back cut.
Well, and so the biggest thing for us is we're sitting here, we don't see that exact angle that they're seeing. So what we think is might be a little tight. Heck, he got up there and grilled that ball 3 rails around, 4 rails around, and got to where he was at.
Yep. Struck that well.
And broke it out.
Broke out. Does he get a shot on a 7?
He's got one.
Pretty decent shot, yeah. Cut this in the bottom left and come 2 rails side to side. He's thinking about it too, because the angle he has, it's not necessarily easiest to try to hold it or easy to get shape on an 8-ball.
If you're going to try to go side to side, you're going to want to touch it inside on this ball. Anything you could do to straighten it out and keep it under control.
Devin Poteet, pro player and fellow Brutal sponsor player out of Texas. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. At least I think you're still in Texas right now. Texas, Oklahoma area, I think. He actually played, name is mistaking me, Chip Compton.
Mm-hmm.
Played Chip Compton at this very site.
Yep.
Action 1-pocket match. And took it down. So congratulations to Devin. That's David Poteet. I thought it was Devin.
Shane,
see, this is why I wear glasses.
Shane is he's made a great out of this. That was not an easy out from there.
Good shooting. And all right, with that 9-ball, ties us up. Each person has broke serve. So we'll see if somebody can hold serve. All right, do a couple quick reads for a couple of our 10 sponsors here. Thank you to them for making this event possible. Absolute Billiard Service. They're one of the top-level pool table service for Dayton, Ohio, but they also travel. They've come all the way up to South Charleston, where I'm at, to take care of my tables. Owned and operated by Josh Ebert. He's a good dude, but the whole crew are good people. Action Life Dayton YouTube channel. So that's where all the Action Palace Amateur Cups and all the stream matches, action matches by the Mosses, they're going to be all archived there, ready to watch at any time. So make sure you check out that channel, follow it, subscribe, click the notifications bell, give them some love. Every once in a while, we got to kind of restart the router or whatever.
Like I said, we're down temporarily at the moment here. So I want to go a little impromptu here. I'm going to do something slightly a little different. I'm standing far enough away that I can still see the table and commentate. So it looks like we've got Shane back at the table here. Got the jump cue in hand. Looks like we made a good clean hit here. And we're back up and running here, it looks like. Trayvon, I think I agree with you, bud.
All right, back from a little bit of a break. All right, does he go on offense here, or do you think he goes safe?
I feel like he's going to be aggressive.
Good shot.
That was a very good shot. There we go.
Now we're back to a full screen. Thank you, Moss.
Uh,
He's doing the technical thing. So we're good
I
to
think
go.
he's going to go. We're going to shoot this 3 in the top right. Come out potentially 3 rails, depending on how he hits it.
Yep.
2 to 3. Get the breakout on the 4.
Either that or if we can somehow get underneath of it.
Yes.
Shoot in the top right.
Well, I'm thinking of throwing it out. You might be able to get away with just straight high here and end up below it.
Yep.
As you said, Brian. And it looks like he went the direction I was speaking of.
Look at this
And he
shot.
hit that
Look at
very,
this.
very well. What a great shot.
As Lonnie Fox Raymond would say, snaps. That deserves the snaps. All right, so just follow up for the 5 in the top right.
I'm rather surprised that she hasn't found out you were commentating and popped in to insert herself for a little comment for you, sir.
Yeah, she may. We'll see. Yep.
Yeah, a good shot.
So
Does
I'm
it have
guessing
clearance
the 5
past the 6, though?
I'm guessing the 5 does pass the 6 if he was playing for it. The only problem with this, if you're trying to stun it over, is you gotta make sure you get past that side pocket.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to stun this in. And Josh has already had a bad experience with making a great shot and have the cue ball scratch.
Yeah. He got caught with the old jaywalk in the team final game.
All right, this is match 3 of 10 today. So our next match is our first doubles match of the event. For Team Scotty doesn't know, it is going to be Shane Murphy and Scott Stevens versus Josh Jaynes and Casey Oram of Dayton Strong. And that's going to be a Scotch doubles 8-ball.
He opted to cut that ball in the top right.
Wow.
Actually hit that very well.
Does he get away with the shape with where the 9-ball goes? Don't know from the angle we got.
I feel like he might actually have a little clearance here. Again, it's hard to tell from our seat here. Really in kind of a tough spot, even if he doesn't have the clearance.
He's shooting it like he can make this. All right. Getting a little close to his work, but it still worked.
Hit that very well.
You try to follow this up a little bit, or you just stop it right there?
I
I'd say just stop it right there. How close it is.
Well, with his stroke, the type of player that I feel like I know that he is, he's definitely going to roll forward here. Oh, he opted to stop it.
Didn't expect
Played it
that.
a bit of a two-way, really.
Yeah. Because if he makes it, he's got perfect shape on the 7. Just hit it and roll down one rail. I don't think that 6 passes the 8.
I don't believe so either.
So
he's got it in a scenario where he's either got to carry him from the 6 to the 8.
Play the 8 combo, which I think would be rough.
Yeah.
If anything, clip the right side of the 6 and then try to put your cue ball behind the 8, but then that's kind of tough too, because if you don't, you're leaving the 6 in the bottom right.
Well, something else that you can kind of keep in mind here, you could play the opposite side of the 6, try to take the 6 ball to the top rail and put it in front of the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not really advantageous, other than it gets you back to the table.
Wow.
Oh, he played the
good
combo.
Shot. Does that cue ball come around? Look
played
at this.
the combo, hit it very well. Very, very well.
Great shot. Another Lonnie Fox Raymonism. Fortune does tend to favor the bold. Somebody's going to message her that I'm stealing all of her stuff. And then she's going to message me and be like, Brian, why are you stealing my stuff? All right. Yeah, so just cut this in. And just depends on what speed he wants. Does he go in the left side or the bottom left corner? He's queuing that up with outside.
I'm going to tell you
So
what,
I don't know if I would have done that.
This man has no fear. None.
See, I think I would have not.
He's queuing up and
far.
swinging for the fences.
Slow rolled a little bit, but you're right. He doesn't have any fear. And he's about 60 points higher than me in Fargo, so I can't say too much. All right.
Looks like he's going to play this with a little bit inside English to try to come back over for the 9.
Good stroke. Well done. Look at this.
And even got just a little baby angle, not straight in.
All right, folks. Well, my food just got here, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to let Robert drive the ship here.
Like
And
I said,
then
we might
at
be
some point, Robert can grab some food too. So
across the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian. Who knows where we go?
be nice to him, chat. Actually, you know what? Strike that. Don't be nice to him. See you in a little bit.
Josh taking that rack puts him up 2-1 here. And he takes the break. Right on off a couple of our sponsors here. Action Lifestyle Company, a fresh, evolving clothing line by the Mosses, already making an impact and proudly supporting the billiards community. Action Palace, the host of the Amateur Cups here in Huber Heights, Ohio. It is the Dayton area's premier pool hall with high-quality diamond tables. They offer a variety of tournaments and leagues, including the Ultimate Pool League Dayton, operated by the owner, Alex Olinger. And being this is my first time in this room, if you have not been here, you must check it out. Very nice sitting, easy to get to, and easy in and out. Very open. And it looks like Josh gave us some action here. Sitting a little wonky behind the 7 ball. Also in a bit of a tough scenario to play a push shot here too. From here, it almost appears as if the 1-9 is wired to that 4 3-ball combination, but again, what I see from the screen and what the players are shooting at is two totally different animals. So he opted to push. A couple different options here. I'm definitely not giving it back. I'm definitely going to shoot here. You can kind of slow roll and put the 1 in front of the 9. Probably not most ideal because the 9-ball can be called early, even though it is no good on the break. And this was per the rules that they had set for the match. He did give it back here. I don't think that he could thin the 1-ball enough to tuck it on the side rail and get the cue ball up without leaving an open shot. Rick Royster in the chat says, ride the 9, 100 mile an hour. We know plenty of people like that, Rooster. So it looks like he attempted pretty much what I was talking about, pushing the 1 off the side rail and try to get it above the 9. He's left a shot here. If I'm Shane, I'm playing safe. I'm going to shoot the 1-ball into the side rail, and I'm going to try to lock him on the 9 if possible. He might even have the clearance to play this combo if he wanted to. Rest of the table's open if you can get it figured out. Oh, he hit it well. That could have been the shot of the game right there. Changes the pace of everything. And play the one ball in the corner, draw out about an inch or so. And went a little further than that inch, but no harm, no foul. Play this 2 ball in the side pocket with a little bit of inside English. Straighten it out coming from side to side. Ideally, you want to make this ball and be probably about dead even with the first diamond by the top left pocket, somewhere along that line, that tangent. He opted to go above it there. Ended up pushing it out. I mean, he does have a shot. You can come off the left-hand side rail and potentially kick it to the corner, kick it to the side. That's what he's looking at now. Ideally, I think I like it in the bottom right. I mean, good clean hit here. It looks like he got a pretty good roll out of that as well. Cue ball's kind of butted up on the 5. 3 ball doesn't clear the 7 now, so we got to work some magic. Kind of a tough safety spot here. Unless you can take the 3 ball up table and get it somewhere on the top rail there and separate the cue ball and the 3. That was a good shot too. Good shot choice. I got Brian over here beside me as he's eating. He's giving his infamous snaps for a good shot. Get another rough spot here for Shane. I think I like if it wasn't such a far stretch and play the bottom rail here and kick the 3 ball up to the top left. Also, like maybe you could even go 2 rails at it too. Good try. In a tough spot, trying to tie those 2 balls up. Looks like the combination's pretty much nutted up. He plays a combo. And you got the 3 ball here. You could stun this out to the side rail and out, come back up for the 5. Might even have the angle to go forward. Well struck ball right there. Didn't quite want it sitting on the rail, but it's simple. Take your medicine here and move on. Looks like he's got a little bit of an angle where he might be able to move the cue ball. Oh, and he missed it. Shane back to the table here. I'm going to play the 5 in the top left. Bring this cue ball out. Probably 2 rails. Ooh, that almost got a little weird. And a 6-ball shot here. I guess it depending on the players how you play it. I like going with some high inside here and coming out 3 rails for the 9-ball in the opposite corner. He chose to stun out of that. Shane goes, watch the cue ball here. Watch that cue ball. Ooh. Shane ties it up 2-2. Returns with the break. So far, like I said, this is match 3. It's been everything short of climatic, dramatic, eventful. Everything you kind of want when you're watching a pool game, pool tournament. Shane sticking to that left-hand side break, breaking head onto the 1-ball. Looks like we've got action. He made the 7-ball in the bottom left there. Not really much clearance on this one, but a good opportunity here. Gotta be careful though. That 2-9's kind of an issue here if you turn the table over. Looks like he's got a little bit more of this 1-ball than I think we do. Not quite as far as what he wanted it out. I think Josh is probably going to take this combination here. Kind of want the cue ball to come back side to side so that way you can get about where the 4-ball is. The 1-ball should probably be, depending on how he hits it. Like so. Good shot there. Looks like he's got plenty of room. You play this 1-ball up to the bottom right here. Just a good pocket speed shot. Carry it out back center table there. Pretty sure the 2 has the clearance past the 5. Hit that ball well. Back out to center table here. Like cutting this 2-ball in the top left corner, coming out 2, potentially 3 rails here for the 3. Under hit that ball just a little. I think I like hitting that ball just a touch harder. Even if you come out long, you still have a pretty good window. Free ball down in the corner there. Keep the cue ball on a string, and you should be good here. Shooting this 5 in the top left. Not sure on the angle he's got. Potentially could have the angle to come out 3 rails. If he doesn't have the angle, he could draw back, turn the draw loose. He turns it loose. A little too loose. Still a great stroke, though. That's the shot you needed to take to get there. Looks like he could potentially take the 6 ball to the right-hand side pocket. Shoot that there. Potentially take the 8 in the opposite side. And he Z-banks it 2 rails. Very good shot right there. Play that 8 ball in the bottom right. Come out 2 rails for the 9 in the top right. That was a big ball right there to miss. Turning the table over to Shane on the 8 there. Again, couple options. You play inside, go 2 rails, come back out. You could keep it simple and just go 1. And that puts Shane up 3-2 in this race to 5 here. Josh up to break at this point. Just a little friendly reminder, our next match coming up here, it'll be our 4th match of the day. It's a doubles 8-ball match, also a race to 5. Shane Murphy, Scott Stevens against Josh Jaynes and Casey Oram. Trayvon, I'm noticing that too, bud. Pretty heavily after that last match. Josh just ripped into that break right there. Looks like he can at least see some of the 1 ball. Pretty good shot right there. Yeah. Brian's making fun of me. I had to shift my chair. Backside's going to sleep. Shane makes the good hit there, and now it's back over to Josh. And play this 1 ball straight up. Just follow. If you land a little short, you still got the 2 on the side. If you land long, you got 2 ball in the corner. Cole Bryan is not muted. He is currently getting his grub on over here. Nice call out there, Trayvon. Uh, the Mosses have been fantastic since we've been here. Like I said, we've just been here for going on our third match, and it's been fun, been very helpful. Couldn't ask for a better setting. Shane's going to play this 2 ball up in the corner. Good shot. You had to kind of snap that ball. Let's shoot this 3 ball in the side pocket. I like taking the cue ball up to center diamond on the bottom rail here. And out. Another great shot. 4 ball to the top left. Just a little stop shot right here. And this shot right here favors the player of, whatever they choose. You can go 3 rails up. I like throwing a bunch of inside on this ball and taking it up basically to the spot, in that direction of the spot, which he hits it very well. Yeah, Shane's catching a gear. Making this ball will put Shane up 4-2 against Josh. And on the hill here, I'm seeing some new faces in the chat here. I'd like to give Jerome Harris a little notable mention for him and the Mosses and that team, and going out for a nice strong finish in Vegas in the I believe it was second place in the silver division. Congratulations, guys. Shane's back up here to break on the hill. These guys are tearing into the 9-ball break. Both guys. And dry break there by Shane. Didn't leave much of a shot though. Don't really have much here. I feel like you could almost push this 5-ball and let him see the 1 ball up top there. Plays an open push here. Doesn't really leave much. I feel like it'd be advantageous to kind of play this shot. Separate the 1 ball from that end of the table down to the bottom end of the table. Definitely not easy by any means. And Brian's got a full belly, and it looks like we're getting him back on the mic here.
Good morning, Action Palace. So many people caught that reference. And stay out of there. It's dark.
I feel like that's just a terrible, terrible roll right there. Shane on the hill with ball in hand here.
Yeah, it looks fairly wide open from
Like-
here. It's just, staying on the right side of the ball, not getting out of shape.
I like this angle he's taking.
Yep, just follow up for the 3 ball. Easier to avoid the 5 and the 7. Yep, good speed.
Great shot right there.
Now, it doesn't want to be straight, but can still be fine if he is straight. Just draw back for the 4.
Looks like
But
he's
would
got
love an angle.
Looks like he's got a little bit of an angle there. Trayvon, you calling some shots now, brother? I like it.
Good stroke there.
So he had didn't have as much angle as I thought he did.
Now, being straight on the 4 with where the 5's at, this could be interesting.
Looks like he's locking down a draw again.
Oof.
Ugh.
Ouch.
That's a terrible, terrible roll right there.
Struck it good.
Yes,
And you know me, I like a draw shot.
absolutely.
Good hit. Does he get the roll? Look at this. Oh,
And great shot there by Shane. No love.
all right. Josh needs to take advantage of this. Who broke the last game? Because if
I was
Shane
gonna say, now you got me sitting here thinking about it just to make sure.
because if Shane broke, if Josh can get out from here, then
he did break because he was part of the hill.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if his pace is quickened. Did not expect him to miss that. Good stroke there. Yep. Good stroke
Brian,
there.
I think it's pretty basic, bud. Keep it on a string and you're good.
Yep. All right, and this 9 ball to take a 3 matches to 0 lead in defense of their title. Pretty good way to start.
And with that 9 ball, as Brian just said, 3-0. And
All right, we got doubles 8 ball coming up next.
And we will be back momentarily.